All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. Do we see little Miss Lady? I put a little mat for her to lay on top of. She lays underneath it. So you may see her right here if you can. All right, we're going to jump into it. We're going to see what's just coming in for you. This is just going to be a general reading. I'm just going to see the energy coming in for you, what you'll be overcoming. Hopefully some good news. That's what we're striving for, some good news. So some of you could be waiting for some good news to come towards you. Waiting for an outcome is kind of what I'm getting. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. You know what I'm feeling? This has been coming up in personal readings too. Some of you could have recently filed for something, filed an insurance claim, filed an appeal. You could be waiting for a decision to come back. This could be a judicial decision. I feel like you're going to get that decision here coming up. Now, I feel like it's going to go in your favor, but for some of you, it's not going to be the exact outcome that you wanted. Here's an example. Let's say that you have insurance. And you call and you file an appeal. You're like, hey, listen, I don't know why you guys didn't pay for this. I'm going to file an appeal. Thank you. You might not get the outcome of, oh my God, yes, the appeal's been granted. That might still be denied, but you might then turn around and call the company where the bill is, and they might give you a 60% discount. Something like that might happen where it's like, well, this ain't going in my favor, but it is going in my favor as much as it can. So I'm going to take the good news where I can, okay? And I'm saying that. Now, I am saying that recently there has been a blockage in your life that you didn't know how to overcome. This could be financially, this could be mentally, this could be spiritually. But I'm saying that that struggle is about to be over. Some of you could need to wear blue here coming up. It could help with your mood. It could help with your, I feel like it's going to be positive for you to wear blue. And I feel like for some of you, if you wear blue, as in like a blue t-shirt, a blue hat. If you wear blue, I feel like you're going to notice that on those days, you're going to get good news. You might get more compliments. You might get coupons, or people might give you stuff for free. I feel like you're going to attract more on the days that you wear blue. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. So some of you need to wear blue. Okay. So I'm seeing new beginnings and changes coming. I'm seeing a lot of effort and dedication being put in to overcome a blockage, and I'm seeing teamwork. So you could need to ask for help during this time, or you could be helping a lot of people here coming up. Okay? There could be someone wanting to give you something, wanting to offer you something, but they could feel like they're being blocked from it, or they don't know when is the right time to make the choice. So if you're single, or if you're casually dating someone, or if you're getting to know someone, there could be someone that you've manifested. You've manifested this person. So if you go and look at your list of things that your person needs to have, they're going to have these qualities. That person could be wanting to make an advancement. They could be wanting to write you like a handwritten note to tell you how they feel. They could want to send you a text message. I feel like this person's going to want to offer you emotion and love, but I feel that they're feeling blocked. So this could be someone you've been dating who's ready to take it to the next level, but maybe you're going on vacation, they're going on vacation. They don't know when the right time to do it is. Should I do it before we leave for our vacations? Should I do it after? They're kind of feeling blocked. They feel like they don't know what to do or what direction to go in. So they're in a little bit of analysis paralysis. I'm not going to do anything at all. Now, I will say that this person's listening to their intuition, and their intuition is guiding them. So this person will be making this advancement within the next few months, I would say. I feel like there's stuff all over me. I feel like I've got hair on me. I feel very overstimulated. So this could be someone who feels that they want to add you into their life, that they want to make you a priority, but they could feel that there are blocks to do so. I want to put in the effort. I want to be dedicated. But how do I do that? Some of you have been pouring yourself emotionally into something and you're questioning whether or not it's paying off. In the next few months, you're going to see significant changes. You could even see a financial gain. So if this is saving money, you're going to notice a difference within the next few months. If this is a craft that you're trying to perfect, you're going to notice between this month and I would say maybe 3 months from now, you're going to be getting complimented about how well you're doing, how good you're doing. Some of you could be learning how to have a green thumb. You could have recently started growing your own vegetables, really making plants a priority in your home. That could be for some of you. So I was asking, where are the struggles over? Well, first, no more Five of Pentacles. No more getting messages of bad news. No more seasons of needing to dig and dig and dig for you to understand and find clarity. No more putting baby in the corner. Some of you could have recently watched the movie Dirty Dancing, because as soon as I seen the Five of Pentacles, I heard, and no more putting baby in the corner. So some of you could have felt for a long time, whether this was job, love, life in general, you always felt like you were pushed in the corner. Things will get better for me when pigs fly. My money will go in my favor when pigs fly. I'll fall in love, Danielle, when pigs fly. I see giving and receiving. Now, if this is a lover, you could be a little defensive on whether or not you want to give to this person. If you are casually dating, this person sees you as someone where things are paying off in your life because you're very calculated, you're independent, you're abundant, but they could feel really guarded. They could feel that you're the future that they want, but they also feel like now's not the time. Some of you, you're dating someone who wants to ask you to move in, but they feel that it doesn't make logical choice. It doesn't make logical choice, that it doesn't make logical sense. They could feel that if they asked you right now that you might see that as a financial up, when in reality, for some of you, this person's in love with you. Because I've got the King of Cups. That's someone who's emotionally attached and invested, but might not be able to necessarily speak it. Their actions are going to speak it. So this could be someone who wants you to know that they want to give and receive. They could also be getting a message of truth or a message of bad news that maybe what they want and what they're able to give isn't the same. Because again, this is someone who's like, but I want to put in effort. I want to be dedicated. I want to do all of these things. I want to invite you to live with me. I want to ask you to marry me. I want to tell you that I want to have your children or vice versa. However, are you going to be guarded and defensive and say, hey, listen, we'll talk about that in the future. I'm not worried about that right now. What I'm worried about is what I've got my hands in, which is my career, my home, this painting that I'm painting. So this person's trying to listen to their intuition on how to bring this to you, and they know that this would be beneficial, but the message of bad news could be that you don't see that it's the time. So if this is someone wanting to propose, they're scared you're going to say no. They're scared that you are maybe waiting for something and they don't know what that is. Yeah, a blockage here. Wanting something new, but feeling like you're stuck on that. For some of you, you have someone attached to you that wants to give you a stable beginning, but they can't take the action to do that. So for some of you, you have someone attached to you that wants to give you everything, but can't for some reason. This could be a lover where there's a geographical distance and they could want to put in effort and dedication, but they could be getting messages of truth, a message of bad news. Message of truth. I want giving and receiving and I want it to be equal. Message of bad news. I don't think it's from you. That could be for some of you. And you could tell this person that although they've been putting in effort and dedication with the Five of Pentacles, it isn't enough. So some of you are going to be having a conversation with someone here coming up, if you're dating them, that you're tired of the distance, or you're tired of what they're giving in as effort because you don't feel that it's enough. You feel like it's inevitably leading to a blockage. And if that's the case, there could be an ending here. There could be an ending that's going to take place because you can't change your perspective around the fact that you feel like this person is not taking action to show you that they want to be with you. So again, this could be someone where there's a distance. Let's say you're always traveling to see them. They might not want to travel to see you, and you might tell them, hey, message of truth, message of bad news. The truth is I want something that's equal. Bad news, this ain't equal. I'm always calling you first. I'm always traveling to see you first. And I'm really tired of you saying that this is your effort and your dedication, yet it's fallen short. This isn't enough for me. And that doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't make you unworthy or unlovable, but it does make you not right for me. And I don't know what's blocking you. I don't know why you feel the want, the need, the urge to give to me, yet you can't give to me wholeheartedly. You can't give me the whole world. I don't know what the problem is, but I do know that this isn't enough. That could be for some of you. And that could lead to some sort of ending because you could have to give them some sort of communication around the fact that you've changed your perspective around them. You don't see them as this action taker, as someone who goes after what they want, when maybe at one point you did. So now you're turning your back and you're saying, okay, I'm going to really pay attention to what can grow. So an example would be, let's say that this is someone you like, or you're casually dating, and you know that they're not taking the action to get to the next level, to the next step. You might cut your losses and tell them, listen, I'm here to date, to marry, and your actions are showing me that you aren't. I could be jumping to conclusions. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go based off of your actions, and your actions are showing me that you're not making changes and you don't want the same things as me. So I'm going to put my attention onto the things that I know can grow into what I want. Another example would be, are you going to text or entertain someone who already has a partner? Because if so, you know that you can't take fruit off that tree. You can water that tree, but late at night when they're at home with their husband and their wife, they're at home with their husband and their wife. If you're broke down on the side of the road, they can't come place that hoe syndrome. They can't. They cannot come save you. There are going to be restrictions to that type of love because they already have investments somewhere else. So if that's the case here, let's say that this is someone who has a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife. You could tell this person, listen, I'm not trying to be mean, but there's a blockage here. And you might not want to see it, but I'm going to see it. And I'm going to tell you, no, there's a blockage here. I'm not going to give you everything when you can't give me everything. Actually, I'm not giving you nothing. And to be honest with you, I don't see me being able to pick fruit from this tree because somebody's already picking your fruit. So I'm going to go put time, energy, and effort into something else. Now, where you were once maybe feeling left out in the cold, there's a lot of pages here. So maybe at one point, words were enough. A little bit of action was enough. It isn't enough anymore. That is going to lead to you no longer struggling emotionally or mentally. Why? Because you're able to say exactly what you want, exactly what you feel, exactly what you expect, and you're able to put those boundaries in place without second guessing if they're necessary. They're necessary for your mental health. They're necessary for your emotions. Now, I am saying that there could be someone bringing in an offer of love to you. This could be equal giving and receiving. I am saying that this person might, I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever this is going to get you from a place of my cup's up. Tell me why you're thirsty and tell me why you deserve it. So they're going to have to kind of prove themselves. If this is someone new, I see flirting. But I also see you being kind of direct with what you're expecting. So if this is a new lover or someone new, there could be someone coming in that you're really into, but I also see you not being scared to tell them what you're expecting. Sometimes when you date, when you're younger, people will be scared to tell the other person exactly what they're wanting because, oh my God, what if they don't like me? What if they don't choose me? That should not be the question. The question should be, do you want them? Do you choose them? Do they bring value to your life? Having that mindset shift will really have you go to someone and go, listen, I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. I want this, I want that. And you're able to tell someone exactly what you want. And you're able to tell someone where your non-negotiables are and where your negotiables are. That's where you're at with the Five of Swords. You're in the energy of, listen, this is what I want. This is what I expect. This is what I'm going to get. Are you on board or are you not? Because I'm not scared to leave you behind if you're not on board. That's okay. That's just life. That's where you're at. Now, for some of you, you're going to be communicating to someone that you feel that they're making an unwise choice, okay? And I see you being really stuck on that. So you could be having a conversation with a group of people. This could be a group of friends here coming up. This could be a friend group trying to hook you up with someone, and you could tell them, that's an unwise choice. I'm not willing to be with them, and this is why. And you could be very stuck on that choice. So this could be that friend group who's like, listen, you and Bill have had a thing for one another for 10 years. And you could tell them, well, I'm not dating Bill because I don't want someone who's inconsistent, who's a player. I know how Bill operates. That could be what your thought process is. They want you to just kind of have fun and see where it could go. So someone could want you to have a little more of a carefree energy than what you would prefer. I see you kind of putting your foot down and saying, listen, I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do. You need to quit. You need to quit trying to push it. You're not changing my perspective. I see you being kind of direct, and I also see you feeling like it's an unwise choice. Like it doesn't make sense. Like it's a waste of time. Some of you could be getting invited to something, baby shower, wedding, birthday party, and you could be feeling a certain type of way about whether or not you want to go. And I'm saying that if you go, it might turn out exactly how you felt it would. So let's say that you got invited to a family reunion, a birthday party, a baby shower, and deep down you feel like, I don't know if I want to go. I feel like this ain't going to be something that's going to bring enlightenment or value to my life. I feel that when I come home after this, I'm going to say, I shouldn't have went to that. Let's say you go against your better judgment and you do it anyways. It's going to happen exactly how you felt it would. Something's going to happen to where you're going to feel backstabbed or betrayed. I'm also seeing that there might be very direct and blunt conversation at that event. So this could be something as simple as, let's say you're fighting with your sister and your mom's like, no, you better show up at that baby shower. And you're like, listen, I'm not showing up at that baby shower. And if I have to, if so-and-so says something to me, it's going to be on. Y'all better tell them not to talk to me. That person might come up just to start stuff. A little bit of drama might ensue. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing that there could be things that you want to say that you're not going to say. But I'm also seeing with you looking directly at the red flag that you knew it was going to happen. So there could be drama that you know. It's like you can feel the hurricane coming. You can feel when there's a storm brewing. You know when you go outside and the air smells different, the wind's blowing, the clouds are a little dark, you're like, uh-oh, it's about to storm. That's this. Something's about to take place in your life where it's going to be a little bit of a storm, but I don't feel that it's really going to affect you. I feel you're going to be along the energies of, oh, fuck, I knew that was going to happen. I knew I shouldn't have went to that function. I knew somebody was going to have something to say. I knew they were going to gang up on me. I knew. There's something here that you know, and you're correct. You're absolutely correct. Okay. So yeah, I feel like things are going to be getting better for you. But again, okay, there could be something to do with your job. This could be a change that you've been wanting to make. This could be a path where you didn't know what to choose. That's going to be getting cleared up here coming up, okay? If you've been having financial issues, you're going to be getting a message of truth here coming up. Truth that things are looking up for you, but I'm also seeing that you need to hold on to your resources. So let's say that you maybe overspent here recently. Worry about paying that off. Worry about saving the money up, so then that way if you put yourself in that kind of predicament again, you can handle it. I'm seeing your money's going to go up, but I'm also seeing with the Seven of Swords, I don't know why I said Seven of Swords, you could be scared of losing it again, Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands is an energy of like being defensive, being guarded, standing firm, standing in one's place or position. So if your money up levels here coming up, I see that you might have a little bit of a scarcity mindset. You might be scared that it's going to disappear. You might be scared that you're going to overspend it or something's going to happen and then you're going to be broke again. So I am saying make sure that you are saving money, that not only are you giving to yourself equally and you're enjoying life, but you're also giving to your future self and making sure your future self is taken care of. And I think if you do that, you're going to continue to get messages of good news. It's like if you just take one step in front of another, you're going to go from seeing yourself as someone who's maybe an overspender to seeing yourself as someone who's a saver. Some of you could go from the lifestyle of never traveling to always traveling. I'm seeing an energy of like night and day. Having a sense of abundance, but it being different than what your abundance used to look like. Some of you could be selling investments that you have here coming up for you to enjoy life in a different way. So let's say that you have investment properties. Let's say that you're at retirement age. You might start selling those investment properties so the next few years you can live a good life. You can live the kind of life that you want. Now, you might not be walking around acting like you're a billionaire. You might not be throwing money everywhere, but you might then go buy a car you've always wanted. You might then go travel to a place you've always wanted to go. Your lifestyle is going to change, but I feel like you're going to be a little more frugal than ever, is what I'm saying here. Also, you could have something new that you're about to get. I feel like it's going to be material. Could be a new car, could be a new home, could be a new couch, could be a new TV. Some of you here coming up could be getting a new dress, could be blue, a new tie, could be blue, a new shirt, could be blue, could be I feel like it's going to be blue. Some of you are going to get a car or a truck that's going to be blue. It's going to be for some of you. You could get new like workout equipment. Some of you could be getting something framed, specifically a canvas. Some of you specifically with a frame around the canvas. You're going to be getting something new here coming up. And some of you, this new thing is to replace something old, something that no longer works, something that no longer brings benefit into your life. So what do I think of? I think of, let's say you have a curling iron. After 10 years, those things will not bring value into your life. They'll barely work. Half the time they work, half the time they don't. You could be going and buying a new curling iron and throwing the old one away, and that could be opening up a new decade of your life. A new decade of your life where you're going to unapologetically go after what you want, what makes you fulfilled. Some of you here coming up, your mission, without knowing it, is going to be to heal your inner child. So there could be things that you wanted to do, things that you remember from your childhood that you might buy again, that you might want to experience again. Let's say that it's something as simple as you always wanted a red car, you never got it. You might go buy your niece a red car, and that's going to heal your inner child. Maybe you always wanted a red car, you never got it, so now you're going to go buy you a red car. I am saying here coming up that there's an energy here of changing your perspective and healing yourself on a deeper level maternally. Something that has to do with your feminine energy from childhood. So it's about receiving. So this could have been what made you feel like receiving wasn't safe. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. Okay. I don't know, Pisces. I'm seeing a lot of desire, and I'm seeing a lot of action being taken on your part. But I also see you possibly rejecting a lot of people who you maybe once would accept or that you once would have enabled. These could have been lovers that you would have once entertained, knowing it would have not gone anywhere. You're not doing that anymore. This could be family members that you would enable. You ain't doing that anymore. I'm seeing a lot of evolving. I'm seeing a lot of you being dedicated, but what you're being dedicated to is changing for the better. And it's releasing a lot of blockages that I feel has been hard for you to release. Blockages that have taken maybe 8 moon cycles to get over, to get through. Okay. Leaving it here. See you guys soon.